Hello girls, hello Stephen, hello Darren for that matter. Hey, today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be cooking a whole roasted chicken. The reason that I'm talking about, the reason I think that's a good idea to learn how to do that is because pretty much the great chefs of the world, not only do they think that that is just a staple, but they also think it's one of the most rewarding meals of all the meals that they cook. A lot of them will put the perfect roast chicken as being the creme de la creme of things to really prepare not only your family, but in good restaurants and that type of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to be doing another video on how to do a pan-fried chicken breast, or we'll do a breast in this instance, but it could very well be thighs and that type of thing. So first of all, I go through the refrigerator, or if you're at the market in New York, go down there and just look for vegetables. Now what I've got here is I've got carrots, and I've got a lemon, I've got some fennel, some garlic, some onions, and potatoes, and also thyme. Thyme is one of my favorite things of all. Fennel, of course, is going to give you that little bit of, a tiny bit of a licorice taste. And the lemon, I'm sorry, is what we're going to be using for the acid in this. And so with most every meal, you're going to need some kind of acid in order to really give it complexity and to really make it, really sharp, really shine, I should say. Of course, the other thing is butter. Butter is key, olive oil, and also chicken broth or chicken stock. Now normally I make my own chicken stock and I have it, but I'm going to do this because I think it's going to be better, because then you'll be able to see me using this. And it's especially important on the pan sauce. I'm curious as to how well that will work. The longer you go, the more you cook, you may at some point want to make your own stock, and that really is ideal. I also have something over here. This is a bag that you'll collect maybe over time, depending if you have freezer space. But these are the remnants of sauces, dipping sauces, juices, like I have beef juice, turkey, little chicken. Yeah, mostly beef, I guess. I remember why, because I had a lot of beef juice at one point. So anyway, sometimes I'll take those and I'll add these to whatever I'm doing, and it just adds for just a little extra flavor from the time before, kind of building on the previous cooking adventures. I also have this. This is something that I will do a video on, but anyway, it's roux. So if you make roux, which I strongly encourage you to keep it in the fridge for ever, not ever, but you keep it in there for a long time. And what it does, it's made of 50% in weight of flour and 50% in oil, fat, butter, whatever the case may be. Butters typically. The reason this is such a good thing to have is because this is going to thicken sauces. In order to have a good pan sauce or a good sauce in your whole turkey, you're probably going to need, from time to time, or lots of time, you will need to add roux in order to thicken. Now there's other ways to thicken. This just happens to be the best one, and it's super easy to do. It's absolutely simple. When you hear me talk about salt and pepper, when I'm thinking of seasoning, if I just say I'm going to season this, it almost always means just salt and pepper, S&P, if you see it written down. What I'm going to do now, here's a pan also for the bird, but what I'm going to do right now is take time and prepare these vegetables. One of the things I will say though, this vegetable, or this bulb of garlic, I'm just going to cut the front and the back end, and I'm going to throw it into the cavity of the the chicken, and I'm not even going to take off all the wrappings, because it's going to go in there. It's also going to be strained out later, so it's really no big deal. But I will cut it up enough so that it can break down really easy. I'm going to turn you off now for a little bit and prepare the vegetables, and I'll be right back. This probably only take 5 minutes.